некоторых из этих установок мы заметили medium range ballistic missiles, баллистические ракеты среднего радиуса действия. Радиусы действия, они классифицируются на short, medium, intermediate и long. По-русски это малый радиус действия, средний, у меня тут мало, я женский род стоит ошибочно, малый радиус, средний радиус, промежуточный радиус и высший радиус. I will explain something about that later. Ну вот вы видите здесь YT, это мои инициалы, это я от себя добавил, этого в тексте не было. Added by YT, added by Юрий Товбин. Значит, некоторые из этих установок являются установками баллистических ракет среднего радиуса действия, capable of carrying a nuclear warhead for a distance of more than 1,000 nautical miles. Capable of carrying – это способность той или иной ракеты нести то, что это называется payload, то есть это боевая часть ракеты определенного размера и определенного веса. Payload – это как бы полезная нагрузка ракеты. Так вот, там были замечены ракеты, ballistic missiles, capable of carrying a nuclear warhead, способных нести ядерную боеголовку на расстояние, превышающее 1000 морских миль. A few words to explain. A ballistic missile – это баллистическая ракета. The difference between a ballistic missile and a regular missile is that a ballistic missile is launched vertically. The propulsion or the engine of such a missile only works for a short time, and it launches the missile into the higher levels of the atmosphere or the stratosphere, where it continues flying up, and when the weight of the missile превышает, when the weight of the missile exceeds its lifting force, the missile makes an arc, дугу делает, and starts falling. But its trajectory is very carefully calculated. You have to calculate the charge, you have to calculate the winds, you have to calculate the air density, you have to calculate a bunch of things. But a ballistic missile is a missile whose engine only works a very short time, and it covers the rest of the way by momentum, по инерции. Кстати, объясню. Есть два слова инерция. Есть слово inertia и есть слово momentum. Обычно inertia – это инерция покоя, а momentum – инерция движения. Например, я пролетел там 5 метров по инерции, это momentum carried me for 15 feet. Не inertia, а именно momentum. Или вы говорите, I'm a man of inertia, я человек такой, нелегкий на подъем. I'm a man of inertia. Inertia keeps me in the armchair. Так вот, nuclear warhead – это ядерная боеголовка. Please note again that the indefinite article is used with distance, a distance of more than 1,000 nautical miles. It should have been the distance because you are told what kind of distance you're dealing with, but it has to be a distance of 1,000 miles, a period of 2 hours, a sum of $500. The indefinite article, please note, it's always there. A nautical mile – это морская миля. A land mile is 1,600 and I think 25 meters, but a nautical mile is 1,862 meters, if I'm not mistaken. It's longer than a land mile, a nautical mile, but that is how distance is measured in rocketry, in missiles. Distances in sea are measured in knots, узел. A knot is a nautical mile per hour. 50 knots is 50 морских миль в час. А knot – это просто узел. Скорость 50 узлов. Обычный морской термин. Дальше. Each of these missiles, in short, is capable of striking Washington, D.C., the Panama Canal, Cape Canaveral, Mexico City, or any other city in the southeastern part of the United States, in Central America, or in the Caribbean area. Видите, какая широкая география. Each of these missiles, in short, короче говоря, каждая из этих ракет способна поразить в данном случае Washington, D.C. Please note that the city of Washington is always accompanied by D.C., which is the District of Columbia. And when you say or hear Washington in any context, it's got to be Washington, D.C., because there are other places called Washington, and there's also the Washington state. So the capital of the United States is always Washington, D.C. Sometimes when you refer to Washington, you will just say D.C. Where are you going? I'm going to D.C. I need to talk to some people in the Department of Transportation or something. The Panama Canal, Panamsky Canal, this is the artificial waterway that separates South America from North America. A very convenient waterway because it cuts short a lot of sea routes for vessels that carry goods, transportation vessels, carry oil, gas, and so on. The difference between a canal and channel is that the canal is always an engineering effort. It's always artificial. It's always man-made, while channel is natural. For example, the English Channel, не английский канал, а канал Ла-Манш, is a natural waterway. Cape Canaveral, мыс Canaveral. The reason why President Kennedy mentioned it was because American Sputnik or satellite launch sites are on Cape Canaveral. It's a very important strategic facility for the United States. Mexico City, столица Мексиканской Республики, or any other city in the southeastern part of the United States. Did I say the English Channel La Manche? If I didn't, I was wrong. It is La Manche. And the other one, the Straits of Dover, is Pas de Calais. Shag from Calais. The Panama Canal and the English Channel. Please note the difference. Cape Canaveral, Mexico City, in Central America or in the Caribbean area. То есть много объектов по широкой очень географии в Соединенных Штатах, Центральной Америки и в районе Карибского моря. Several of them include medium-range ballistic missiles capable of carrying a nuclear warhead for a distance of more than 1,000 nautical miles. I think President Kennedy, for some reason, is repeating himself. We will not discuss that anymore. It's either President Kennedy repeating himself or the transcript of his speech has that extra piece in it. Let's get on. Additional sites not yet completed appear to be designed for intermediate range ballistic missiles, capable of traveling more than twice as far.